And Chess.com is here with the 2019 U.S. champion, now the five-time winner Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you, Mike. It feels good to win again.
I know a big decision was what opening to play. Now, Fabi already won with a Dutch. Did that play any part in your decision, or was that independent of Fabi's win?
I just felt it was something where the position could be a little bit messier than perhaps with something more traditional. Jeffrey is he's an e4 player most of the time, so I just wanted sort of a structure that he wasn't familiar with, and that's what I got in the game. So that's the main reason I made the choice.
How close were you keeping tabs on both Linear and Fabiano's games?
I mean, I saw Fabiano's game, and I knew when Sam played h3 and queen takes d5 that he would hold the draw. Lenier didn't get much of an advantage, I didn't feel like, so I was pleasantly, surprised by that out of the opening. But mainly I started focusing on my game, so I sort of saw what was going on from a distance, but I wasn't super focused on Lenier's game.
And going into the day, you were saying it was a must-win to probably get into a playoff. Did you think there was any chance you could win outright when the day was done?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I felt Lenier was 80%. I figure something like 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 5 games that he has white against Timur, he's going to win. So obviously there are going to be those days when you can't win, when your opponent plays really well, like Timur did today. But yeah, I thought it was possible. But again, you just focus on your game and then see what happens. So I mean, it worked out, but I wouldn't have been surprised if there was going to be a playoff tomorrow either.
This win puts you in kind of a new level. I mean, you just jumped past Yasser. I believe Shabalov, maybe Christensen also had 4 wins. I'll have to look up all that. Maybe Gata has 5. But do you feel like you've jumped into that little bit higher level in the history of U.S. champions?
I mean, I think this one means a lot more than the other 4, to be quite honest, just because of how much stronger the event was this year. Yeah, it's nice. I think when I was younger and the tournament wasn't so strong, it's sort of one of those things where I played, and as you play, you have to put up like +4, +5 not to lose points. Now it's different. And so kind of I think a little bit I regret not playing some of those earlier ones because I could have had more, but nonetheless to have 5, to have won this one is very, very special.
Do you feel like your style of play is particularly well suited to needing to win as black as versus some of the other players in this tournament?
Maybe 10 years ago, not now, but I found a way sort of to turn back the clock and really try to win with black. And I mean, winning 3 games against the 3 players who I felt. I mean, Var can be a little bit shaky at times, but winning with black against Ray, who I feel like I've always a black against, and he's always a rock, was really nice. And then winning today against Jeffrey was simply amazing. So yeah, it's just great to find a way to win with black.
And your classical chess rating is taking a bit of a dip in recent times, but do you feel like that's any indication of your current strength, or is that just a short-term meter that we shouldn't pay much attention to?
I mean, ordinarily I would say it should be, it should signify that I'm not playing badly, but like I said yesterday, when you look at the top 10, it's trending down. I think there was a time when it was 2780, 2790, now it's like 2760, and pretty much everyone, with the exception of maybe 3 or 4 players, has been on a downswing for a while now. So I don't think it's indicative of me playing badly, but certainly it's good to play well here after so many bad events last year.
After nearly all your tournament wins, you always thank your family. I know that your dad's here today, and I think your mom's in town. But today, I'm sure you have the thanks of them again, but you thank the Twitch community. Now, that's kind of interesting because the internet is a bunch of mostly anonymous people. But tell us how the Twitch community helped inspire you.
Yeah, I mean, I think first of all, I've found that when I play online and I'm streaming as opposed to just playing like without streaming, I tend to play better because I think having people who are rooting for me means a lot. And I think I started doing Twitch in about November of last year. So it's been quite a few months, and just in general, having the people wishing me well, really rooting for me, it's hard not to feel inspired, hard not to feel an extra sort of motivation to try and win for them.
Any particular messages you got in the middle of this tournament from your Twitch community?
Well, I mean, I haven't streamed in like 4 days, so like when the tournament really started getting intense, I wasn't streaming. So I'm sure I'll see some coming up, but in general, everyone just wished me good luck, and there were a few people who wished me luck before this game, and they know who they are.
I'm sure your subscribers will understand there was a higher thing involved, and I guess we can look forward to some of your games being reviewed on your Twitch stream?
Yeah, I actually did about, I think, the first 6 rounds. Unfortunately, as everyone who's watched the stream knows, the connection's not great at the Chase, so I'll probably save the last 3 or 4 for when I'm back in Florida and do them then. But at any rate, it's just great to win again. It's very nice.
Well, I'm sure my analysis to your games won't do justice in my chess.com report, so we'll stay tuned to your Twitch broadcast of those games. Congratulations again, 5-time U.S. champion Hikaru Nakamura.
Thank you, Mike.